Hi guys, yaotziN is here and today I will show you my settings in Ring of Elysium. Let's go! Okay, so we are in the game. As some of you can know, I'm using Chinese language in game. Why? You can check it in the video that I made. You will find this video in the description below. But let's change the language to English right now. It will be much easier for today's video. Okay, I had to restart my game. Now we have English language and I can tell you about what kind of settings I have. When I'm streaming, my direct 12 is off because thanks to this I have more FPS. I don't know why, but it's working like this. When I'm not streaming, my direct 12 is on, and thanks to this I have super lot of FPS off stream. Monitor mode, of course, full screen resolution, as you can see. VSync always off. Field of view always maximum. Now my graphics quality is low. Anti-aliasing standard. I cannot play on low and high because my textures look very weird then. So it's standard. And sharpen on a low. Auto record highlights I have off, and I don't even think that we can have it on. Okay, and some tips about this part of the settings. Always try to have your graphic on low, like everything on low. Only something like anti-aliasing or textures you can have on standard, high or whatever to see opponents better. At the end you don't need good graphic, you need more FPS. Thanks to this, just easier to kill people. Let's move on to the sounds right now. Okay, so my settings in sounds: master volume on 100, sounds on 100, UI exactly the same. I have off music. I like music that we have in the Ring of Elysium, but I'm using my own music on stream, so it would be useless to have two at the same time. HRTF on and 3D audio also on. I was trying without and with 3D audio. Better for me is for sure 3D audio on, and I recommend you the same. Also, what is very important, remember to use only stereo settings on your headset. 7:1 or something like this is not good, it's not working in Ring of Elysium. 3D audio should be enough to have good sounds in Ring of Elysium. In voice mode I have push to talk because I'm not using this a lot of time. I'm just using this to troll my opponents or to stuff like this, so I think it's not even important as much. Always remember to rather use some Discord or TeamSpeak than talking with your friends in game. Okay, let's move on to another section, and here we have UI, input method and others. Okay, so the first thing is show reload progress bar. I think sometimes it's helpful, it's not like a game changer, but if you can have this option, why not using it? Second one is show network latency. My ping normally is okay, so I don't care about it as much. I have it off and I use it once for like a week and then I turn off it. Sprint on hold in every single game, the same. Work also on the hold. TTP and FPP ATS mode I have on toggle. I normally prefer to have hold, but thanks to this I can use hip fire, what in my opinion is pretty useful. Mouse look invert, of course, off. Reset camera when exit the free look mode. I have it on, but in ROE we don't have free look on FPP, so I'm not using it as much. Scroll switches main weapon only. I'm not using scroll to change my weapon, so I also have it off. Enable vote when crouching, I have it off. Enable auto pick, I'm using this a lot and I was shocked because some people were like, yaotziN, why are you using this? It's just giving you some extra stuff in game, so why not using this? The same with enable auto pick in ADS mode. It helped me a lot many times, so you should try it as well. Okay, so another one is show heads over helmets. I'm using it because I like to see my skin. I love skins, so I don't want to see a helmet on my head. Show holstered weapons off to also see more my skin. Display glow effects to opponents. You have to have it on off. Thanks to this your opponents will not be able to see you as easy, especially in the last zone. Next one is prioritize self-equipped weapon skins. Of course I have to use it because I love skins. I have almost every single one. I want to always see my own skins. How to use bandage, I have it off. I want to heal myself if I have enough time to do this. I'm just clicking twice or 3 times. Randomize loading screen, I don't care. The same with lobby music. It's just nice that this option is in the game, but I totally don't care about this. Okay, let's move on, I think, to the most important part of my settings. Okay, the first one is mouse. I was showing you my settings of sensitivity many times on stream. General is 45, scope 45 and vertical 100. My tip here is to use vertical sensitivity 100. Thanks to this you have vertical and horizontal sensitivity the same, and you should use it in every single game to have it 1:1. Next one is general. If I will see something interesting here, I will tell you. Forward, backward, left, right, sprint, walk, jump, vote, jump and vote. This is something that I shouldn't have like this. Normally you should have another key for jumping and for voting. Thanks to this you don't have situation when you want just jump to check if opponent is behind the cover and you're voting. Crouch I have on C. I have to have on C because I'm spamming crouching all the time. You see this on stream. Thanks to this my opponents can't kill me sometimes. It's much harder. Next one is prone, use, free look, outer run, report spectating player and inspect weapon. Another part is combat. Switch scope. I have switch scope on E. It's super close to the keys that I'm using all the time in game. Thanks to this I can change scope super easily even during shooting. Mark target position as well, very close to the keys I'm using all the time. Throw able I have on mouse scroller. I think it's very nice to have grenades on mouse scroller because if I want to throw a nade I'm not shooting, so my left finger doesn't have to click the left click of my mouse, so I can use it to click mouse scroller to take nade and then throw it. Use medkit 7. I'm most of the time using it by going to inventory, because if I want to use the bit medkit I feel that I should have enough time for it, so I can just open my inventory, use it. But first aid kit and bandage sometimes you have to use very fast, that's why I have it on mouse 4 and on mouse 5. Swap shoulder view. Scroll down. I'm using scroll down and it's working super well, so if you're playing TTP you can try swap shoulder view on scroll down because it's seriously working great for me. Dash grappling hook X. It's close to the C. When I want to use grapple hook I don't want to crouch, yeah, so I can use my thumb to press X without any problem. Here you can see my settings for drone. I think nothing special here, but I think that the most important thing is here to have the deactive key pretty close to the keys that you are using. Not die like an idiot when someone is pushing you, so I have it on 4. Another part of the settings is, I think, totally random. I didn't change here anything. My inventory, of course, tab, map is M, minimap zoom out and minimap zoom in. It's very important. Remember, when you are close to the last zone, always zoom in your minimap maximum. I'm clicking my Q and thanks to this I can check if the red dot on minimap is behind my mark, behind the tree that I marked, maybe on the left side or right side. So remember, in the last zone always zoom in your minimap to the maximum. Also nothing important here. I'm not using chatting game to talking with my friends, so I'm not even using this settings here. Okay, so that's it. That's all my settings in Ring of Elysium. It could be the end of this video, but I also want to tell you about my NVIDIA graphics settings that you will be able to find in the link below, in description below the video. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any extra question, just ask me in the commentary section. Okay, see you guys.